agriculture waste, they are harmful to all living creatures. We know that there are various sources of pollutions, like low concentrated sources like pesticide, cosmetics, then exhaust from power plants, vehicles, human made accidents, or certain industrial activities. So all of these lead to a large amount of pollutant in the environment. The kind of the waste which is there in the urban environment is quite different than in the rural environment. While in the urban environment, the more number of vehicles are there, so exhaust from this vehicle is causing a matter of concern. Then there is electronic waste, which is a major part of our MSD waste nowadays. But in the rural sector, the concern is different. Large community of cattle is there, so animal dung, then the spray of insecticide, pesticide, fertilizers lead to generation of various kind of polyaromatic hydrocarbons in the environment. Agro residue like wheat straw, rice straw, coconut shell, they are a matter of great concern in the rural sector, and they need various valorization and treatment techniques. So in a rural sector, according to Jal Shakti Ministry, even the groundwater is more than 50% of groundwater is contaminated. The groundwater level is also very low. Then various pollutants are there in the air also. And they are causing a concern to everyone around us, researchers, industry persons, and ministry. Everyone is looking for solution for these problems. And these pollutants are causing global warming, which have very severe consequences. In a traditional waste hierarchy, we believe that reduce, reuse, recycle, generation of energy, and then landfill. So major amount of waste was going into landfill in a traditional waste management hierarchy in a rural sector. While the latest waste management paradigm shift says that the treatment and disposal should be of the minimum importance. The minimum amount of waste should go for the treatment and disposal, and a large amount of waste should be reduced, reused, recycling using composting, and energy recovery should be given prime importance. The way forward is to use sustainably the local available resources for the housing sector, for food, for energy, so that we can make our villages self-sustaining. These waste, rice straw, wheat straw, they can be valorized, they can be converted into a biogas plant, biodiesel, bioethanol production are a suitable option. Even the National Mission of Biofuel Policy of Government of India also highlights the significance of conversion of waste into biodiesel and bioethanol, which can be mixed with the commercially available petrol and diesel. Various water conservation programs and the already existing polluted water also need remediation. So researchers have come up with various innovative ideas like use of biosensor in a precision agriculture, use of artificial intelligence while spraying insecticide and pesticide in the field, floating wetlands to make water bodies pollution free. And certain researchers even have like one of the innovative idea, interesting idea was design of a solar panel on the back of a school bag, which can be charged during the day, and in the night it can provide you LED light. So a scientific approach is required when you have to convert an innovative idea from the concept to the field. So a scientific approach involves some idea planning. You need to have your raw material in mind, and then you have to see what final product you want. So certain demand, what is the demand of that product in market, that analysis has to be done in the first stage. Then some lab scale small experiments are required. We can perform some lab scale experiments, and a correlation between the raw material and the final product can be prepared using a mathematical model. Certain risk assessments, what are the risks associated with it, is there requirement of any bioethical committee approval is required or not, what is the profitability. Using these lab scale experiments, we can analyze the profitability like analysis, and how much amount of calculation about the how much amount of the raw material is required, what will the amount of the final product we are going to get, the yield, the purity of the product. All these things we can calculate using lab scale experiments. But lab scale experiment cannot be directly used to ultimately produce a final product. In between, there is a stage which is known as process intensification. Each of the unit operation has to be intensified. And for that, we have various mathematical operations. We can use the simulation models where that mathematical model which we have obtained in the lab condition, that can be simulated to a commercial product. So using artificial intelligence, using programming, various mathematical tools we are using, by which we can convert a lab scale product into finally a commercial product. So using this proper scientific approach, one innovative idea can lead to a commercial product which will be of profitable to the, because profit is the main concern for any person who is going to work in a field. So profitability analysis is also equally important. So finally, I would like to conclude that we all must learn to happily progress together. Otherwise, we may perish together. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Dua. Very wonderful presentation. You've highlighted what are the issues. You've mentioned the sustainable approach for these innovative ideas. So thank you so much. And I hope that you will stay with us for judging these innovative ideas. Yeah, thank you. And we have now, as jury members, we have Dr. Poonam Singhal. She is an assistant professor in the domain of nutrition and food science at St. Anne's College for Women, Hyderabad, and a visiting faculty at University of Hyderabad. She has her BSc and MSc degrees from the University of Delhi with a gold medal in her MSc. And her PhD is from IIT Delhi, and she has over 12 years of experience in research, teaching, documentation at IIT Delhi, IIM Calcutta, ISB Hyderabad, and NIR, DPR Hyderabad, and UNICEF. So warm welcome, Dr. Poonam Singhal.
Thank you so much, Dr. Geetanjali. I'm really honored to be here, and it is such a great platform, to share our experiences with the, members and participants. It is going to be a great honor. Thank you so much.
And you have to be here with us for the presentations. We have 12 presentations in total. Okay?
Sure.
Please
Thank you so much.
And our next jury member is Ms. Namrata Agrahari. She is also the executive committee member with IIT Delhi Alumni Association. Her master's is in energy from IIT Delhi. She has worked as a scientist in the Panchsheel project, a collaborative project of IIT Delhi and University College London. She has also worked as an educationist in Unnat Bharat Abhiyan. So warm welcome, Ms. Namrata Agrahari.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Dr. Kaushik. And it's honor to be here. Thanks.
Thank you. So I think we can start with the presentations. Swapnil, Akriti, Omkar, who would like to start first? Who's ready with the presentation? Swapnil, Akriti, Karthik, Keshwan, Santosh. Hello?
I think they are all there. I can see their names.
Yeah, they are there in the panel. So that's why I'm wondering, who would like to start first?
I can start. Santosh.
Very good.
Please share your presentation.
Okay? Identify yourself.
Okay,
Yeah.
sir. Thank you.
Swapnil is speaking.
So can I start, sir? Can I start?
Yeah, please start. Yeah, and please finish in 10 minutes.
Okay, Santosh.
5 minutes
Santosh
will
is
be for
speaking.
questions.
Let us
Please
introduce myself. Myself Santosh Bande from Amravati, Maharashtra. I express my sincere thanks of all the organizers for selecting our innovative idea. Thank you very much, sir. I will start my presentation.
Yes, please go ahead.
Okay. So I want to share something. So can I share my PPTs?
Yeah, you can share your PPT. I think you are the co-host.
No, only co-host can share. It is message given. to me.
Satish, please make Santosh as the co-host. Please.
No, ma'am. Okay, fine. Thank you.
Please start and please complete in 10 minutes, okay? We won't
Okay.
allow you to go beyond 10 minutes.
Okay.
Yes.
So this is our conservation of water by reuse and innovative design of a modified bath toilet unit. This is our title of the idea, that conservation of water by reuse with an innovative design of a modified bath and toilet unit. Now this is the basic. The background of the concept is the loss of less water in Vidarbha region, especially in Vidarbha region. Actually, we have adopted 5 villages under the Unnat Bharat Abhiyan. So in Vidarbha region, there is a very less water. So we identified this problem, and for that we want some solution in the, to give some solution in the villages. Okay. So under Unnat Bharat Abhiyan, we have adopted the 5 villages. Out of that, Pimpadgaon Baina is one of the village where there is a very less water, and peoples are wandering for water here and there. So main problem is how to conserve the water, whatever the water they are using. Whatever the water they are using, we got one idea that with that water should be conserved. That water should be reused, and that water should be. Yes, ma'am. That water should be reused. So whatever the water that villagers they are using for the bathroom, that water to be recycled, reused, and it should be conserved in the soil. By keeping this idea in the mind, we have taken the survey of that village, that is a Pimpadgaon Bainai, and here. So first, we have taken the background of the village. How much is the water available? What are the available water sources? Then we have taken the survey of the village. So in the survey of the village, main problem is there that how to get permission from the villagers to build the twin toilet. How to get the permission from the villagers to build the twin toilet. Now, the concept behind the twin toilet is that, so in the village, maximum people have the toilets. In the village, maximum people have the toilet, but because of the less water for flushing, they don't use their toilet. Because of the less water, they don't use their toilet, and they are going for the open defecation. So we have taken the survey how much people have the toilets at their home, what is the quantity of water they are getting from the rivers or from their.
Santoshji, can you come straight away to what exactly you have done, the design and the other part?
Yeah. Very good. Thank you.
Please come straight to that.
Okay, fine. So we have designed this concept, ma'am, that we have designed the twin toilet bathroom unit. So in this unit, you can see the height of the bathroom is nearly 1 feet above than the toilet. In between the toilet and the bathroom, there is a filtering tank. Toilet and the bathroom, there is a filtering tank. So whatever the wastewater the peoples are using, whatever the water the peoples are using for the bathroom, that will directly go in this filtering tank. Now this filtering tank is filled with some perforated net and with cold briquettes as a filtering agent, as an adsorption and absorption beds. So the water they are using for the bathroom, it is get filtered in this filtering tank, and this filtering tank is connected to the toilet. So whatever the outlet of this filtering tank, it is directly goes to the toilet for flushing. Toilet for flushing. And whatever the overflow of the filtering tank, that is get conserved in the soak pit. So you can see here the soak pit, the overflow of the filtering tank. If the overflow of the filtering tank, it is get conserved in the soil. So there is no wastage of water. Similarly, you can see the overflow of the septic tank is also going in the soil through the soak pit. So there is a zero wastage of the water by using this concept. And this model we have already constructed, and it is a live model. The peoples of the village are taking the benefit of this. And now this is a role model. Now this model we are going to construct in all the 5 adopted Unnat Bharat Abhiyan village. By using this model, nearly 50% of the water is saving there, and whatever the water they are using, it get conserved in the soil, and that can be used for irrigation purpose for growing the crops.
Okay. Thank you, Santoshji. And how much is the cost of this? Can you explain some economics?
Yes, it is nearly costing them 1,10,000. It is nearly costing 1,10,000. So by some fund raised by the college and some fund from the villagers from the Gram Panchayat, we have built this toilet.
Okay, this is very good. But have you shared it as a success story to Unnat Bharat Abhiyan? Because they also
Yeah,
give some
definitely.
fund.
Yes, we have sent the success story to Unnat Bharat Abhiyan and we have got the grant for this also, ma'am.
Okay, that's nice. And have you published it somewhere?
Yeah, we have got the perennial grant for this. Whatever we have invested in this project, we have got the grant for this
Great.
from the
So,
Unnat Bharat Abhiyan. And we have made the success stories. We have made the success stories also. Okay.
okay, thank you for the presentation. Dr. Parminder Dua, Dr. Singhal, and Namrita, you can ask the questions.
I think it seems a very cost effective and also very, sustainable kind of a project, and wherein you are using all the water from the bathroom to the toilet.
Yeah.
And yeah, so all the,
Any quick question? Any
yeah,
quick question?
my question is that when we are bathing, then we are, using soap. So
Yeah.
all the soap particles are being removed during the treatment, Mr. Santosh?
Yes, definitely, ma'am, because there is a cold briquettes inside this tank. We have put the cold briquettes and perforated net is there. So whatever the soap particles are there, they are removed and the fresh water is going for flush.
So have you tested that? Because that water, as you said, that the excess water is going to go into the soil and used for irrigation. So have
Yeah.
you tested that?
Yes, ma'am. We have tested. We have nearly 10 days there. We have nearly stayed in the 10 days to that village, and we have tested that the no soap particle is going inside. It is a very filtered water.
Okay.
It
Okay.
is a very
Thank you.
filtered water.
Thank you, Mr. Santosh. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much.
Yes, hello, Mr. Santosh. Is it running today or just tested for 10 days?
Yes, ma'am.
Is it still running or just tested for 10 days?
Oh, ma'am. Recently, I had visited the village. Recently, before a few days, you need 2 or 3 days. So I think the peoples are using that. It is in a live condition now. It is still in the live condition.
It's still live in live condition.
Yeah. It is in a live condition.
Okay.
It is a role model, madam. It is a role model, and we are going to build that model in all the five villages.
Okay, Santosh ji, thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you,
Good
ma'am.
job. Okay,
Thank you.
welcome. So Akriti, can you come next? Akriti?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, please start your presentation.
But I'm not getting the option to share my
No,
screen.
you are the co-host. Please have a look.
Let me see. I'm not getting it.
Okay, Karthik, can you go next? Karthik, Keshavan, Nirmal, Pavan, Pritham, Shiba.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Karthik, share the screen and start the presentation. You have 10 minutes.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, I would request to make me the co-host for sharing of my screen.
You all are co-host actually.
Okay, ma'am.
I would have a small request for all the applicants who are selected for presentation today. Please be ready. Anyone who is ready will get the chance to present next. So I think by the time the earlier presenter finishes it, I think make up mind, one of you at least, and respond immediately to Dr. Gitanjali. Thank you.
Okay, please start.
Hello.
Yes, it's visible. Please start your presentation.
Hello. Hello. Am I
Yes, we can
audible
hear
and
you.
visible
Yes,
to?
yes, yes. Karthik, start.
Uh, yes. Good morning, everyone. My name is Karthik Ranekar, and I am here to present my idea. That is emergency vehicle early warning system. The PPT is made by me, Karthik Ranekar, and mentored by Professor Dr. Prashant Kadu. Moving ahead, to the introduction of my idea. So we all know emergency situation can occur at any time and at any place, causing lots of destruction. This makes the emergency vehicles to come in action. Emergency vehicles such as police vehicles, ambulances, fire brigades, and etc. But as we know, our population is increasing day by day, and so the overcrowding of vehicles on the road. Thus, emergency vehicles have to suffer, and thus worsening the situation because of delay of adequate help at that time. So we come up with this idea to help our frontline workers such as ambulance drivers, fire brigades and police vehicles to cope up with such situations. For example, day before yesterday, in a building of Mumbai, a building in Mumbai caught fire, and there 6 to 7 people died because of the fire. But it is said that if the fire brigade would have come 15 minutes earlier, so only two people must have died, and other 5 to 4 people should be rescued. But as we know, the traffic in Mumbai is very high, and so the delay of fire brigade is, of course, it will delay. So we came up with this idea, which will really help the emergency vehicles or EVs, such as fire brigades and all, to come to their destination earlier and handle the situation more efficiently and quickly. Moving ahead to the definition of my idea, emergency vehicle early warning system is a man-made alarming system which alerts the driver on the road about the arrival of emergency vehicle. This enables the driver on the road to make a way for the EVs to go without any obstacle or without any delay, as I said earlier. Moving further, let us now understand the working of my idea. So, a system works on dual tone multi-frequency, that is GTMF technology, which connects the receiver and the transmitter with a registered contact number. The receiver and transmitter both contains a mobile phone, which controls whole system as per given commands by the user through a code number. The code number is nothing but the number at the keypads of our own mobile phone. Isn't it simple? The emergency vehicle driver has to just press a number and the system starts working. The system contains a buzzer and shows the direction from which the emergency vehicle is coming and where it will go. So if emergency vehicle is coming from the back lane where the drivers are present, and it will go to the right lane with respect to the road. So our system will show that from where the emergency vehicle is coming and where it will go. Isn't it helpful for the drivers on the road, and as well as the traffic police to make the way or free the way for the emergency vehicle to reach their destination.
Okay, Karthik, we have understood your concept. Okay, so just show us
Okay,
what
ma'am,
what else you have done. Okay, what else
yes,
you've
ma'am.
done?
Yes, ma'am. One last two slides are there. Only last two slides are there. So our target beneficiaries or customers are not one individual who suffer from this problem. Our whole frontline workers suffer from this problem, whether they are in urban area or rural area. So our customers or the target beneficiaries are the frontline worker who will save the time at the road, and they can handle the situation more quickly and efficiently. So our value proposition is as follows. The value proposed is as per the components required and can vary because of the terrain of the surrounding. The estimated value for one location of a system installation is 4,600 to 5,000 rupees, not more than that or not less than that. The value consists of the component DTMF relay, buzzer, and lights, and also the hardware included, which may change with the terrain of surrounding. So this was my idea. Thank you all.
So have you made some prototype or something? Because you have mentioned the components. Have you tried it? How much have you done? Is there any
Yes, ma'am. I have. Yes, yes, ma'am. We have made the work in our lab, but it is not present here because of COVID. I never went the school in these 2 years. It's in the lab, and it's in the working condition, and we have tested it with all the components I mentioned in the value proposition, and it's 100 and it can work on large distances too, because it is connected with dual multi frequency that
Okay.
is used in our
Okay.
phones only. So
You should have
it
shared
works.
some pictures. It would have looked even nicer. Okay. So can I quickly ask the jury members if they have any question? Dr. Dua, Dr. Singhal, and Namrata.
Yes, I have one. What cost you are expecting to execute this?
Cost you asking?
How much cost
Hello,
you are
ma'am.
expecting to execute this?
Ma'am, 4,000
How
to
much
5,000
support you are looking at? Okay. For example, if you are pitching this idea to someone, so how much funding you are expecting?
Ma'am, if I want someone to fund me, so I will ask about 2 to 3,000 rupees, and I have to install it, or I have to sell it to someone. I will sell it in 4,000 to 5,000 rupees. It depends on the terrain of the situation, so we have to do some modifications in the system. Otherwise, it is its selling price is 4,600 rupees.
Okay. Have you published it somewhere, or have you shared it with Unnat Bharat Abhiyan? This idea?
No, ma'am, not yet. No, ma'am, not yet.
Okay.
And,
Have you published it? Because I can see that your mentor is with you. So try to publish this idea. Okay.
Yes, ma'am, I have enrolled my idea in hackathon to 2020, hackathon 2020.
Okay.
I have so in that under that only I have presented my idea first, and now I'm in 10th standard. So, ma'am, I have not
Okay.
enrolled it
Okay.
in Unnat Bharat Abhiyan.
I understand. You are a young student, young researcher. Okay. Very good idea. So
Yes.
all the best. Okay.
and
Thank you
one
so
more question is, in small cities or in rural, there are no traffic signals. There are still running by traffic man. Then how it will work?
The rural areas or the remote areas which we are talking about. So sometimes what happens if the emergency situation occurs in a rural area or remote areas, so the large number of emergency vehicles are needed. So usually they come from the urban areas to operate in rural areas. So, ma'am, if they will save their time in urban areas, so they will get
Okay,
more time
Karthik. Okay.
to work
Okay.
efficiently in rural areas. So, ma'am,
Okay.
that's my concept, building the idea. If they will what we can say, they will save time in urban areas, so they will get more time to operate in rural areas or the longer distances, whatever they have to reach their respective destination. So this was my concept for helping the rural areas as the urban areas. The big
Okay.
proportion of help is to urban areas, but we can still
Okay,
rural
Karthik.
areas can be helped.
Thank you.
Okay, ma'am.
Thank you.
ma'am.
And
Thank you.
thank you so much. All the best. Okay. And we can have the next
Thank you, ma'am.
presentation. Who's ready? Akriti, are you ready? Akriti, Keshwan, Pavan Kumar, Shiba.
Very well. Ma'am, hello.
Yes, yes. Who's this?
Ma'am, this is Pavan.
Okay, Pavan. Are you ready?
Yes, ma'am. My teammate will present the PPT, ma'am. I'm having some net issues here. Can you make Preetham as co-host, ma'am?
Okay, Satishji, please make Preetham as the co-host. And please start your presentation and complete in 10 minutes.
Ma'am,
Yes?
I'm Keshav, ma'am. I'm ready to present my presentation.
Okay, in the meantime, if you're ready, just start, Keshavan.
Okay, ma'am. Screen 3 number. தெரியுங்களா? ஒரு நிமிஷம்.
Yes, please start.
Okay, ma'am. தெரியுதுங்களா? Ma'am, my screen is visible.
Yes, we can see this. Yeah, please start.
Okay, ma'am. And good morning to everyone, and good morning to jury members. I'm Kesavan. I'm third year BSc Physics. I'm from Pachepas College from Kanchipuram, Tamil Nadu. Under guidance of Dr. M. Bhupalan, PhD, UBA 2.0, and NISP Coordinator, Assistant Professor of Chemistry, Pachepas College for Men, Kanchipuram. Today, I'm going to give a presentation about my idea in the topic of environment. Before presenting, I want to share something related to my presentation. Over the last 100 years, the human race has been great progress in technological development. We now live in technological world. Technology plays an important role in human life today. But as to realize that this technological development is pushing our environment to the brink of extinction little by little. Although there are many causes for environmental damage, the main cause in our India is air pollution.
Hello, Keswan, I think your slide is not visible.
Hey, ma'am. Wait a minute, ma'am.
What I'm seeing only profile picture.
Is it visible, ma'am?
Yes, now visible. Please go ahead.
Okay, ma'am. Global goals, ma'am. In 2015, world leaders agreed to 17 global goals, officially known as the Sustainable Development Goals or SDGs. It's now 7 years on, and we have more work than to ever to do. These goals have the power to create a better world by 2030 by ending poverty, fighting inequality, and addressing the urgency of climate change. Guided by the goals, it is now up to all of us, governments, business, civil society, and the general public to work together to build a better future for everyone. When the environment is contaminated by physical or biological agent that modifies the natural
I think you can skip the introduction and straight away go to what you have done and what you have designed. Am I correct, Dr. Gitanjali?
Yes. Come straight to the idea. Okay. Come
Okay,
straight to
ma'am.
what you have done.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, I just tell about some introduction before I tell about my project. This is 1 minute about this introduction. In India, the biggest problem is air pollution because we have a lot of problems due to the crop burnings, industrials, and vehicles due to the air pollution. But today we have a lot of solutions for that, and people's moves to electrical vehicles, but still a lot of people's used petrol and diesel vehicle. When I think about it, a small idea was sparked in my mind. That idea leads to the concept zero pollution from vehicles. And this not only for rural development, it's used all the places in India affected by air pollution as a solution. Concept of my idea. In this method, gases will be ionized by high voltage pins. Due to the ionization, the gaseous compounds converted into a positive and negative states. The ions will be absorbed by cathode and anode. This is our diagrammatic model, ma'am.
Yes, I want to
Diabetic-
ask you, have you taken this from the literature? Which paper or which journal you refer to for this concept?
I am still I am studying on a third year BSc Physics, ma'am. In my studies, I get about this concepts, ma'am.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, ma'am. Outline and working diagram of my futuristic device. In this model, we used sharp edge pins connected with a high voltage source and off cylindrical shape anode and cathodes. When chamber will be placed on the exhaust pipe of the vehicles, the gases came out from the exhaust pipes, passed through the device, and at time the sharp edge pins will be released electrons. The electrons placed on the particles and as atoms. These particles and gas atoms will be converted into a negative and positively charged ions. It will be absorbed and collected by anode and cathode. Then after clean and collected the residues from the anodes and cathode, it will be reused. This is my futuristic proposed model, ma'am. It's like an experimental level, but we are we in future we will be successful. Our target beneficiaries. This project does not particularly benefit any one community of people. It does help the society in a whole, as the model helps in reducing
Okay,
pollution.
Keshavan, I think we have understood your concept. So, Dr. Parminder Dua and Dr. Singhal, quick questions.
Okay, what is the cost of this project? What is the cost that you've calculated for this project? For this device, like how much cost? How much does it cost?
Nearly 5,000, ma'am. It's an we have a experimental level, so it's a high cost. In future, we will make a cheapest and easy to access every people in a rural and urban peoples, ma'am.
And where can it be installed?
Ma'am?
Where can it be installed? Where can this device be installed?
Device in a simple model to install in the exhaust pipes of vehicles.
Okay.
The air when the exhaust air is coming from the exhaust pipe, it will be converted into a positive and negative ions, and it absorbs by an electrode or anode, ma'am.
So, have you tested the air quality from the exhausted gases? Did you test
Yes,
the? Okay. So, is it feasible and can it be replicated in cities and in vehicles, in different vehicles?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am, due to pandemic situation, we have not completed our working device. In future, we will be made it in a cheapest and easiest to access everyone.
Okay. Okay, Keshavan. Thank you.
Yeah, I have a question.
Okay, quick question. Yeah.
Is this cost is to you or it's the final market price of the product?
5,000 rupees, ma'am.
And in this, some margin is also there for profit?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you.
Any other questions, ma'am?
No, please, you may leave. And who's the next? Akriti, are you there? Pavan Kumar?
Ma'am, I will be presenting, ma'am. Preetham will be presenting this.
Yes, please start the presentation and please complete in 10 minutes.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, is my screen is visible?
Yes, it's coming.
Yes. Okay, ma'am.
Please come straight to the idea and the exact work that you've done. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Good morning, everyone. I'm Mr. Preetham from Hyderabad Institute of Technology and Management. Firstly, I would like to thank you for providing an amazing opportunity to present the project idea which got shortlisted. So the idea of a project is cow dung remover via mechanical scraper. Ma'am, is my screen is visible?
It's showing he has started screen sharing, but I can't see.
1 minute, ma'am. Ma'am, I think my lap got a little stuck. Can I rejoin again, ma'am?
Okay, you do that. Who's next?
Okay, ma'am.
Ma'am,
Ma'am,
Thank you, ma'am.
ma'am, can I go, ma'am?
yeah. Yes.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am.
Shiba?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Are you ready with your presentation? You can start.
Yes, okay, ma'am. I guess my screen is visible, ma'am.
Yes, it is.
Okay. 1 second. A warm good morning to one and all. We are the students of Hyderabad Institute of Technology and Management. Our project name is Solar Fertilizer Sprayer. And our team members are P. Krishna, Mohammad Sohail, Kumari Saujanya, and Mr. Pavan Kumar. We are from interdisciplinary departments. P. Krishna belongs to 4th year undergraduate in the field of electronics and communication engineering.
Go straight to the idea.
Okay,
Shiva.
okay. Then. Our community partner named Balasami. He's a farmer in Gaudavelli village, which is a village that UBA Hitam has adopted. While he doing sprayer fertilizer, he hold the fertilizer tank on his back with the filled fertilizer spraying liquid, and the whole weight of the tank is buried by him. So to reduce this problem, we came up with a solution. So we designed a solar fertilizer tank. This solar fertilizer tank is affordable while spraying fertilizers in the field. Because of the tank, we have arranged the wheels for mobility and also works on solar energy where it is renewable. The proposed solution is this sunlight based manual tank is agreed by showing composites into the field. On account of this tank, we have masterminded the wheels for probability. And another further information which deals with the sun oriented energy that is very sustainable, that the sun energy solar energy is converted into electrical energy. One more advantage is it contains that 3 spouts of shower at a time. Time utilization will be less and covers a lot of territory. And the out edge of the venture is worked with MS rods. As a result of the lightweight metal, the tank contains 30 liters of limit. The uniqueness of our project is making an item that that will play out on a effectively onto the fields, and it provides an advantageous answer for be it clinical issues which are most part farmers are getting from existing item, making item moderate so that more extreme recipe should utilize it. This product will be varied concerning to fields of cultivation, and there are the larger vision is mainly emphasizes on the basic of studies which we have gone through. It has been found that many farmers are using traditional sprayers, fertilizers on the field. They are performing their work frequently in the year, and therefore they are getting various health problems like respiratory problems, skin diseases, back pains, etc. And these farmers carries fertilizer tanks on their back while filled fertilizing sprayer liquid onto the whole weight of the tank is buried by them. So to reduce the problem, we built a solar fertilizer tank. It moves on wheels. On the main advantage is a solar powered sprayer, easily movement, and it covers the whole area. Time consumption will be less. This type of fertilizer sprayer is not available in the market. There is only solar tanks available but they don't have wheels in it, which is more affordable, and it can be more efficient and cost effective to the farmers because it doesn't need any technology, and also it is not meant to be given a guide or a tutorial to the farmer to watch and assemble or disassemble the component. It is very easy to assemble or disassemble. If there is any repairs into it, they usually can do it. Impact on this project on the rural areas will be, it has a high speed, covers a larger area, and takes less time. This tank works on solar energy and electrical energy. It is also used for multi purposes like carrying the fertilizer into the fields. It is a product cost is about 20,000, and its potential of the project is about and the target customers will be the 70% of rural household who are depending onto the farmers. The technologies that we have used is hardware platform, batteries of 20 volts, solar panels of 40 volts, double motor, and a solar converter. This is the first initial phases of our conceptual designs that we have built at our campus, at our institution. This is the second phase of our project that we have built it by using a less weight metal, and this is the final project of us, solar fertilizer sprayer. How our project is useful is it reduces farmer work, and it grows the crop production in a high yield and good quality, and it reduces the time of a farmer. The achievements which we have received from solar water fertilizer is we got funded from UBA. Our idea got funded by Unnat Bharat Abhiyan with rupees 20,000. We got recognized in state level. Our project got recognized in state level in Intinta state level competition of Telangana, India. And we also participated in Vishwakarma national level competition. And recently we got shortlisted in the top 10 projects and won first prize for ideation in climate change for Northeast Conclave, Atmanirbhar Northeast Conclave. We have presented this idea in Cotton University, Guwahati, Assam.
Okay, very good, Shiba. So
This
jury
is
members,
the working model.
quick questions. Jury members.
What is the efficiency of solar panel?
Ma'am?
What's the efficiency of solar panel?
Ma'am, there is a lag in your voice. What is a?
Efficiency. What's the efficiency of solar panel? You are using solar panel in your ideas, is it?
Yes, ma'am.
So can you say efficiency?
Ma'am, for example, if the solar panel is of if we are taking for a short area, that is but if there is a short farm, then the efficiency will be 20%, ma'am, by the photovoltaic system, the technology that we are using.
20%.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And is your idea can be executed in every region of India?
Yes, ma'am, it can, ma'am. Because
Means
it is
in
cost
hilly
effective and also it saves time, and also it depends on to the, as per the farmer's perspective, it is very much useful because at particular age they must be working with holding the power of so the fertilizer tank onto their back, but after an age limit they couldn't because due to some health issues which are causing by that fertilizer, they are not in
Okay, Dr. Dua, Dr. Singhal, quick questions, please. Okay, thank you
I
so much.
don't have any questions, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Shiba. Who's next? Preetham, do you want to come again? Akriti?
Can I, ma'am? Hello, ma'am.
Yes, who is this? Please
Ma'am,
start.
Okay, ma'am. Nirmal, ma'am. I will
Okay,
start.
Nirmal. Share your screen and try to complete in 10 minutes.
Okay, okay, ma'am. Ma'am, host disabled participating screen sharing.
Please make him the co-host.
Yes, ma'am. The same thing is showing.
Who would like to go next? Who is the co-host right now? And if they can share the screen and start.
Ma'am, next Kishore and Sundar. Shall we start now?
Who are who?
Ma'am, Sundar and Kishore are.
Okay, please start.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, for next or right now, ma'am?
Share the screen right now. Please start now.
Okay, ma'am. Sundar, can you share the screen, please? The time is getting late. Okay. So,
Yes,
Vanakkam and good. Yes, ma'am. Vanakkam and good morning to one and all present here. And welcome to the Global Village Conclave 2022 Gramodaya on the topic of environment. First of all, this is Kishore R and Sundar C from Kongunadu College of Engineering and Technology, Tolurpatti, Tamil Nadu. For the today idea presentation from the environment topic under of eco-friendly modern agricultural machinery control and monitoring with IoT. So first of all, I let you know why we had worked under this agricultural topic, because most of the youngsters are saying that doing agriculture is the toughest job. It's not an easy job to do. According to me, the future is only going to be depends on the agriculture. So for that, we can took this idea under the agriculture only the environment survives. So without agriculture, then never the environment can be survived. So to motivate youngsters and how to implement the agriculture technique in an easier way, we are going to see in this presentation. First of all, let's see about the introduction about this idea. Can we go with the next slide? So what are the problem statements? That's the challenge accepting. So first of all, I want to let you know. So most of the nowadays, most of the water waste is only by an unwanted irrigation system. So unwanted irrigation system is nothing but the overflow of water into that agricultural land. So that demolish the crop something over there. And the next one is so whenever the crops need, so and at accurate time, we need to supply the water to that respective crops. So after that, over rainfall or overheating of from the sun, so the crop can be easily affected, like flooding over there like that. So for these three challenge statements, and the fourth one is the main challenge statement of this project: how we are going to monitor our agriculture land, which has been very useful for the farmers. So after that, how we are going to see about this water level conditions over there. So first of all, can you go with the next slide? First of all, I will let you know. So we have some 6 characteristics which has been included in a single project. So with that, think the first one is a monitoring system, and then second one is an machinery control. What are the machinery controls which we are available over here means? So there is an overflow of water, how it can be demolished, and how to reduce the over heating of crops and make it cool. And then the next one is how the farmers are going to sell their products in the market and how it can be implemented. For example, if you are a new farm,
directly to your design part. Can you go directly
yes, ma'am.
to the design part?
Yes, ma'am. That's only going on, ma'am. But the slide is only going to move, ma'am. So and how we are and how the next slide. Next, the how we are going to implement that products into a market level. So for that, we have used and creating a website. With that website, we have uploaded. If you are a farmer, you have to upload your farming products over that website. With that website only, the like today's the big basket, Amazon, Flipkart, like that. So it's an online platform to sell their agricultural products. So if you are a new farmer, you are not able to know how the new crops has been yielded and what is the time duration of this crops to get irrigated, like that. We have giving a proper note according to our Indian government norms. So they have regularly noted down their product cost of daily in their website. So with that website, it can be automatically corrected over there. So, and then for the monitoring process, we have made a drone. So with that drone, we have to monitor complete agricultural land. The farmers can seated from their home or globally wherever they are, they will be easily monitoring the agricultural land through using drone monitoring. And after that, we will have an automatic irrigation system to cool the crops. It has been used over there. Next slide. So how we are going to target our customer means, so we have reduction of an electric power and less consumption of water also available. So with that less consumption, the for water scarcity cannot be applicable. The crops has been easily saved. The working less allow the that means the farmers work has been reduced with that. So and then monitoring process is also there, and automatic irrigation system also there. So everything has been completely solved. If the overflow of water get into that agriculture land, we have a solenoid valve. With that solenoid valve, we have to suck that every water and it have to drain into the respective wells or something the tanks like that over there, ma'am. So on the next slide. So these are the complete hardware components we were used over this project. And the next slide. And these are the extra other hardware and software components which has been easily used over there. And this is a drone interface of our project. So we have here used in BMP280 sensor, which has been completely sensing the agricultural land, and it has been lively telecast to that respective farmer's mobile phone or else a smartwatch. ESP 8266 Wi-Fi module is connected with the Raspberry Pi to completely connected with an artificial intelligence technique. And what is the value proportion cost of our project? So we had made an prototype model. With that prototype model, we have completely did with this 15,000, including a drone. But it has been rounded for an agriculture land. It needs around 90,000 to 1 lakh. So it will be the cost of our project. And the next one. So this is a programming Arduino interface which has been supplied over there. Next. So this is the mission planner interface. Mission planner interface is nothing but it's an online platform. So through that, the drone can monitor the agricultural land. With that, we have calculated an altitude value, how the drone is flying from the ground level to that level, altitude value, latitude value over there.
So jury members, please, your questions quickly.
So like that, we will have an values over there, which has been monitored using smartphone or else an smartwatch over there. And next slide.
What will be the time for this, like charging? How much time it will take to charge, and it will last for how long?
Ma'am, it's currently working in my friend's farming land. It's around going with more than 93 days right now. It's going successfully, ma'am. So with this, mostly according to our practice model, we have used this project in currently last 3 years, ma'am.
And cost of the product?
So it's a prototype model. It's around cost us 15 to 25,000, including the drone made of a drone. So it can be implemented in the respective farming land. It around 90,000 to 1K.
Okay, thank you.
So your project will attract the young people into farming and agriculture, but what about retaining the old people, because they are not going to adopt these techniques?
Ma'am, yeah, ma'am, that's a fantastic question which has been you asked. Even though the most of the farmers are uneducated currently right now, so for that we are providing an engineers to teach them how to operate this kind of machineries and what is the beneficiary of using this basic machineries. Also, we have provided an engineers. So with that engineers, they will teach them to how to work with these kind of things also, ma'am. So this is for the old people, which has they are currently working with this fields, ma'am.
But do you think that they're so much tech savvy, they are going to learn so much of technology in a very fast pace and fast manner? Because that is going to be a challenge for them.
Ma'am, it's a challenge, but we want to we want to teach that in a local language only, ma'am. Not going in depth of this concept in between, how to operate in and what is the use of this only. We are going to teach to that respective farmers, ma'am.
Okay, next question, please.
All the best.
Next and last question.
Thank you, ma'am. So this is the cooling system also, and this is our website page.
Okay, thank you, Sundar. Shiba,
Thank
can
you,
you
ma'am.
share the screen now? Shiba?
Yes, ma'am. I can share the screen. 1 second.
Yeah, please share the screen, and Preetham, please give the presentation quickly.
Ma'am, he has to stop screen sharing so that I can start it.
Sundar, please stop the screen sharing. Yes? Okay, Shiba, please go ahead.
1 second, ma'am.
Yes, it's visible.
Okay. So good morning, everyone. I'm Mr. Pritham from Hyderabad Institute of Technology and Management. So thank you for giving this amazing opportunity to present this shortlisted idea. So the idea of our project is cow dung remover via mechanical scraper. Next slide, please. Saista, can you move to the next slide? Yeah. So the main problem statement is, in India, many farmers maintain a low-level dairy farm as a profession. Their primary work is to clean the excreta and other kinds of waste in the dairy farm. Due to some conventional methods, they face medical issues, they are waste, and also they waste the excreta of the cow and buffalo while cleaning. The problem identified involves in the cleaning process of dairy waste in small-scale dairy farms. Also, loss occurs to the laborers' work. Animal manure can be a challenge when produced in excess of requirements. So animal manure could be a valuable resource or a waste for us to identify this problem, depending on how it is handled and managed. Next slide, please. So this is our need identification. The innovative solution will provide the best.
Can you come straight to your project? Okay, come straight to that and highlight what exactly you've done.
Okay, ma'am. Sashta, can you share target customer screen? Thank you. So our product is very beneficial for small scale dairy farm owners because it reduces the labor cost. As it is a mechanical device, maintenance cost will be very less. It acts as a one-time investment for the customer by satisfying their needs. So the primary market is agricultural sector and more specific to farmers or agents who need to clean and trade with dairy waste. So based on the survey conducted by us with approximately 20 farmers in Tandoor, Vikarabad district, we found this problem. Coming to the market and social potential. So there is a little machinery outside available in the market for the purpose, but they are limited to only large scale dairy farms, which are also expensive and does not cater the problems of small scale dairy farmers. The first thing we have to produce more number of mechanical scrapping devices. Then our activities will be doing market research and find out if our customers are happy with our product. Later, we need to make modifications to better fit their needs, and we can maintain a good customer relationship. So as we conducted a survey to estimate our audience and also to test the prototype, we estimate that this product and other products of ours will be satisfying about 80% of small scale farmers. The products available are either costly and doesn't cater for small to medium scale dairy farmers actually. So our device is user friendly and can be customized according to their requirements. Our solution also does not possess hazardous waste. The only harmful components are limited amount of electronic waste. These waste are very limited. Other waste are either reusable or biodegradable. So this is our prototype design. Here comes the design of prototype. So this device satisfies the economic conditions and it is operated very easily. This idea makes the laborers work very simple and comfortable and also satisfies the needs of the environmental aspects. The cost is affordable for construction and maintenance. Also, this project will be really very helpful for the laborer or for the farmers when it comes to the market level. So this is the proof of concept. Actually, this project has been implemented successfully with community partner, and proof of implementation has been recorded. So this is our business model. Based on the requirement, we have made several prototypes and also made some business models, and one of them is this model. So we presented our initial prototype in our college level competitions and science expos, and also took feedback from professors and notable people like Professor William Oakes. The product got shortlisted for the Institute of Electrical and Electronics Engineers Projects in Community Services Competition Finals, UBA, Unnat Bharat Abhiyan, an initiative by the Ministry of HR, Government of India. Therefore, under UBA, we received funding of 75,000 rupees.
Okay, okay. So quick questions, jury members.
So thank you so much for giving me a chance to present our project idea. Hope you like our idea.
Yes, yes, good, very good.
Pritam, as you said, maintenance cost is very less. So please tell what is the maintenance cost?
So actually, the maintenance cost will be around hundreds of rupees. It is the estimated cost will be around 200 to 300 rupees. Just it is just for fixing about the wrenches and levers. That's it.
You are saying for one-time maintenance cost, monthly or annually?
So so when the machine gets repaired, like take it as annually, ma'am. So when the machine gets repaired, they can repair by their own, or else they can take 200 rupees as a charge to repair it. That's it, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, done from my side.
Yeah,
Okay,
Dr.
ma'am.
Poonam, Dr. Dua, quickly please. And who's next? Who's the next presenter?
I have a small suggestion.
Yes, sir.
I think you can forward some of these ideas to IIT Delhi Alumni Association also. This is interesting.
Yes, sir.
I would be very happy to look at it carefully.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thanks.
Ma'am, I will present.
Yeah, who is this?
Nirmal, ma'am.
Okay, Nirmal, go ahead with the presentation and come straight to the idea.
Yeah, okay. Is my screen is visible, ma'am?
Yes, it is visible.
Yes, ma'am. My name is from Chennai, and we are from Sri Sairam Institute of Technology. And our project is bus tracking system under the guidance of my HODs, Suganti ma'am and Pulavanathan sir. So these are my team members. So at next, Sustainable Development Goals. Under the goal, our project comes under the 9th goal, Industry, Innovation and Infrastructure, in which bus tracking system will give the better institution comes under the security for students. So this is an introduction part. The main aim of the project is to track the college students and send the details to their parents while traveling in a college bus, their location, the time when they enter the bus, the time when they leave the bus. These things are shared to their parents by an SMS. So my project helps to poor people who are living in villages in which they do not have any city.
It's 12:15.
Whether the student went to college in a correct time or not. So every student must scan their QR code generated while entering the bus. So after leaving the bus, the same QR code will be placed in the bus while leaving the bus. So everyone should scan the QR code while leaving the bus. It will be stopped. Sir, wait. Sir, hello.
Yes, yes.
1 minute. So by this we have good security for especially girls. This project helps more than for more security only for girls, not only girls, all the college students. So my target beneficiary of my project is especially a college students of because they are the benefit of my project. They are the people who circumstance want to be change of my project. They can affect directly or indirectly in my project. So bus tracking system will give the better security for college students in which parents do not have any hesitate whether their daughter went to college in a correct time or not. The location, the time he or she entered the bus, and the time when they leave the bus, everything will be collected in a database, and it will
Can
be.
you show the design or the working or what else you've done on this? Because your presentation is just on the first slide.
Yes, ma'am. This is a normal prototype of the project, ma'am. Like we have to scan the QR code generated while entering the bus. So everything will be collected where when they enter the bus, when they what is the time when they arrive the bus. So these things are shared to their parents by an SMS, ma'am. So after the leaving the bus, they have to scan the QR code generated while leaving the bus. So when after sometimes 1 or 2 minutes, their exact full information will be shared to the parents to a message, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. Quick question.
Yeah, but I have a question.
Yeah, okay.
This system is already there in place for school students who are studying in private schools, like in urban areas. We already have this installed for our children.
Yeah.
So, but it has a cost. So, do you think that for rural people and for those kind of that kind of a category, is it going to be affordable?
Yes, ma'am. Everyone not have their smartphone like so. By instead of sending a normal message, everyone get their information whether their student went to college in a correct time or not. Like that.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
So, can we move on to the next one?
Swapnil, Onkar. Can you be next? Please make Neha Ray as the co-host. Neha? Yes, you can give your presentation now, Neha. You can. Yes. Satiji, please make Neha as the co-host. Onkar, Swapnil, are you ready with your presentation? Others, please mute yourselves.
How many more presentations do we have?
I think we'll have two or three more. So we'll have Neha, we have Onkar and Swapnil. Yeah. Okay.
Thank you.
So Neha, are you there? Swapnil, Onkar? Okay, Swapnil is here. Okay. Please make Neha as co-host, and Neha, you can be next. Swapnil, you can start.
You're not audible. You're not audible. Your voice is not clear. I think we can move on to the next one if he's not ready.
Neha, can you share your presentation?
Yes,
Neha?
ma'am, definitely. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, please start.
Ma'am, am I audible?
Yes, you are visible. Please go ahead. Neha.
Thank you, ma'am. A very good afternoon to all of you. Hope you all are good and healthy. First of all, thank you for giving me this opportunity that I am sharing my idea in front of you. I am Neha Roy from Nistarini College, Purulia, West Bengal. So let's come on my idea, which is on ecotourism. मेरे इको टूरिज्म का जो आइडिया है वह सोशली रेस्पॉन्सिबल और इकोलॉजिकली सस्टेनेबल होगा, जो कि रूरल एरिया के लोगों को एक फायदेमंद जो रूरल एरिया के लोगों के लिए फायदेमंद भी होगा। यहाँ हम बड़े संख्या में रूरल एरिया के लोगों को अपने साथ अपने इस प्रोजेक्ट में शामिल करेंगे, जिसके फलस्वरूप उन्हें जॉब भी मिलेगा। हमारे इस प्रोजेक्ट के द्वारा नेचुरल रिसोर्सेस प्रोटेक्ट होंगे और उनका कंजर्वेशन भी होगा, और जो रूरल एरिया है वो डेवलप्ड होगा। हम अपने प्रोजेक्ट में सारे नेचुरल रिसोर्सेस को यूज करेंगे, जैसे कि वाटर, लैंड, प्लांट्स एक्सेट्रा। मेरे इस प्रोजेक्ट का जो आइडिया है उसका मेन गोल है इको कॉटेजेस बनाना। हम सारे तरह के हेल्प करेंगे, हम सारे तरह के ट्रांसपोर्टेशन, टूर गाइड, कैटरिंग, एग्रीकल्चर, एजुकेशन एंड आउटडोर एक्टिविटीज करवाएंगे, जो मेरे अंडर में ट्राइबल कम्युनिटी के द्वारा किए जाएंगे। जितने भी सारे फैसिलिटी डिजाइन्स होंगे वो सारे इको फ्रेंडली होंगे, जिसके एनवायरनमेंट पे लो नेगेटिव इम्पैक्ट पड़ेगा।
Okay, Neha, it's a good concept. Have you done some survey to identify some locations to make
Yes,
some
ma'am.
Yes?
Yes, ma'am. मैम हम यहाँ पे पुरुलिया में रहते हैं, जो वेस्ट बंगाल में है। तो यहाँ पे एक अयोध्या हिल है, जो यहाँ के बहुत ही फेमस टूरिस्ट प्लेस में से एक है। तो यहाँ पे पहले सिर्फ बिजनेसमैन जो थे, सिर्फ वही सारे टूरिस्ट तो अपने अंडर में लेते थे। बट जब से कोविड स्टार्ट हुआ है, तभी से वहाँ के जो लोकल पीपल थे वो वहाँ अपने टूरिस्ट को अपने तरफ से होम स्टे देते थे, उन्हें खाने की और उन्हें जो टूरिस्ट आते हैं उन्हें घुमाने की सारा व्यवस्था वही करते थे। तो और सारा व्यवस्था इको फ्रेंडली वे में होता था, जिससे एनवायरनमेंट कोई हार्म भी नहीं पड़ता था। तो मैम एक्चुअली हम वहीं से अपने इस आइडिया को लाए हैं, क्योंकि मेरे को उनका वो आइडिया बहुत अच्छा लगा, जो एनवायरनमेंट को कम इम्पैक्ट पे डाल के और बहुत अच्छे फायदेमंद में ले जाएगा।
यस मैम, सॉरी टू इंटरप्ट नेहा। ये कॉटेज में रहने का क्या पर डे कॉस्ट है?
यस मैम, पर डे का जो रहने का होगा पर डे पर पीपल के लिए 1000 होगा, और प्लस ब्रेकफास्ट, लंच और डिनर उसका 1000 होगा। प्लस हम पैकेज भी देंगे अगर कोई टूरिस्ट पैकेज लेना चाहे जो जिसमें एसी रूम होगा, प्लस ट्रांसपोर्टेशन भी रहेगा और लंच डिनर ब्रेकफास्ट ये सारे व्यवस्था भी रहेंगे।
तो आपका ट्रांसपोर्ट जो होगा वो इलेक्ट्रिक व्हीकल्स होगा, क्योंकि एनवायरनमेंट को ध्यान में रखते हुए कुछ ऐसा आपने डिजाइन किया है?
यस मैम, ये सारे इलेक्ट्रिकल होंगे। जो जैसे आजकल टोटो चल रहा है तो वो इलेक्ट्रिकल पे चल रहा है, तो वैसे ज्यादा बड़े अमाउंट में नहीं है, हम थोड़े मतलब जितने भी होगा वो सारे हम इको फ्रेंडली वे में रखना चाहेंगे। तो ट्रांसपोर्टेशन में बस और गाड़ियां भी रहेगी, पर हम तो चाहेंगे कि जो टूरिस्ट आएंगे वो हमारे इको फ्रेंडली ट्रांसपोर्ट को ही ज्यादा यूज करे। वो थोड़ा इंटरेस्टिंग भी होगा उनके लिए, क्योंकि टूरिस्ट जो आते हैं वो घूमने के लिए, पीस के लिए आते हैं, तो एक
महंगा भी हो जाएगा ना, महंगा भी हो जाएगा उससे।
राइट
मैम कौन सा महंगा हो जाएगा?
अगर आप ईवीज यूज करोगे तो थोड़ा एक्सपेंसिव हो जाएगा ना अभी के लिए, तो वो आपके बिजनेस मॉडल में है वो कंसिडरेशन?
नहीं मैम वो तो नहीं है मैम। जैसे हम लोग घूमने के लिए टूरिस्ट प्लेस में तो जो भी हम बनाएंगे वो आसपास की जगह पे ही बनाएंगे जहाँ पे हम आसानी से लोगों को घुमाने ले जा पाएंगे। तो हम वो साइकिलिंग भी रख सकते हैं या टोटो रख सकते हैं।
तो आपने कोई एरिया में कुछ सर्वे किया है? कोई आपने अपने पार्टनर्स आइडेंटिफाई किए हैं? कुछ डायरेक्ट अप्रोच किया है?
मैम सर्वे में यहाँ पे पापड़ा कोचा डैम है, वहां पे जस्ट हम गए थे, एज ए सर्वे के लिए नहीं गए थे, वहां हम पिकनिक गए थे। तो वहां के लोगों से जब बातचीत किए नॉर्मली तो उनसे ये पता चला कि यहाँ पे जो भी आते हैं तो उनको वो सारे व्यवस्था देते हैं इको फ्रेंडली वे में। तो मैम जस्ट वो आइडिया मेरा वहीं से आया है।
जैसे नेहा, मैं एक बात बताऊं, आप जो कॉटेज और होम स्टेज की बात कर रहे हैं, ये तो
Yes, ma'am.
अभी भी चल रहे हैं मोस्टली जगहों पे। तो इसमें कुछ क्या नया कर रहे हो वो अभी तक मैं कुछ क्लियर नहीं हुआ है मुझे। और दूसरा चीज, आप जैसे बोल रहे हो ट्रांसपोर्टेशन प्रोवाइड, चलो ठीक है, आप इलेक्ट्रिक या जो भी कैटल गार्ड है समथिंग कुछ भी है उससे आप यूज करोगे, उसके बाद आप बोल रहे हो एसी प्रोवाइड करोगे, सब कुछ करोगे, मुझे इसमें बहुत कुछ इको फ्रेंडली नहीं दिख रहा है।
मैम एसी प्रोवाइड उनके लिए होगा जो इको फ्रेंडली वे में नहीं लेना चाहते हैं, बट हम यही चाहेंगे कि हमारा जो टेंट होगा जो इको फ्रेंडली वे में होगा, जो टूरिस्ट आएंगे वो उसी को यूज करे। मैम जस्ट हम जब अपना बिजनेस स्टार्ट करेंगे, अपना ये प्रोजेक्ट स्टार्ट करेंगे, तो तभी तो हमारे पास इतनी फाइनेंशियली हेल्प नहीं होगा कि हम।
चलिए,
Okay, Neha. Okay, thank you. We can go to the next one. Swapnil, can you present now?
Hello.
Yes, ma'am. I'll be doing so.
Okay, Neha. Thank you so much. You can stop the screen sharing now.
Okay, ma'am. Is my screen visible?
Yes, it is visible. Please go straight to your idea. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. So, ma'am, should I be directly loading the idea, the prototype?
Yeah, just go to that. Yes.
So we have done what we have done. Our group, we are from Vivekananda Institute of Technology, proposing the idea of smart greenhouse using HTM32. It is a contribution of 4 people, and what we have, this is the block diagram of the circuit that we have enacted. What this project is going to do is, it is going to collect sensor data, which will be delivered to the microcontroller board, and then it will be controlling the output devices to maintain the particular values of the sensors. Now, this is the one part of the implementation of the project where we have used LDR for light intensity. What this does is that through the value of LDR, when the resistance is high, the LED will be turned off, indicating that there is a presence of light. And when the resistance is when there is an absence of light, the resistance will be decreased, which will in turn turn on the light. And in the next this part is showcasing the LM35 temperature sensor reading. This is the circuit where we have used LM35 temperature sensor, and this is the output of a serial monitor called as COOMT, where we have achieved the readings between 26 degrees to 27 degrees Celsius. Yes, this is the snapshot, and I will be showcasing the demo of the project. I hope my screen is visible.
Yes, it is.
So I'll be starting it. Now in this video, as you can see, this at the where the blue light is being set, that circuit is of the LDR, where it is indicating the absence of light. And in the next, continue.
Okay, I think in the meantime, jury members can ask the questions.
Yes, ma'am, that was our project. We have created a demo, and this was the prototype that we installed. Now, what we have utilized is a moisture sensor. We have utilized 3 of the parameters. One is moisture sensor, another is LDR for light intensity, and the third one being the temperature control in this project, in the project of the greenhouse. Yes. So, what we have achieved is that with the moisture sensor, when the moisture is detected into the soil, the pump will be activated and the water will start flowing. And in the LM35 circuit, the circuit of the LM35, when when the temperature is above a certain value, the fan will be set. And we have programmed the board in such a way that we have already taken the temperature value below the particular value, so it is consistently giving readings about the actual output, which will make the fan set for a consistent input. That is our project.
पान कसं फाटलं रे बाळ
Sir, any questions that any of the jury would like to ask?
Jury members, please.
Is there anyone in the list who is still now waiting for presentation?
We were supposed to have 12 presentations have been made. So I'm actually waiting for the others, but I can't see anyone. So we'll wait.
Maybe we can wait for a couple of more minutes and then close the session.
Yeah, in another 5 minutes, if there is no
Yep.
one, conclude, because there have 9 have been held already.
Okay.
So jury members, please compile the scores of the 9 presentations which have been held. So
9 or 10? We had, I think, 10. Maybe I'm wrong. Please check.
We have had 9 because 2 from the same group.
Okay. First one was Santosh.
Okay, who would like to present? If there is no one else who's interested, we'll conclude this session in 5 minutes and then close. Who else would like to present? Those who are here? We had Akriti, we had Muhammad Hassan, who was supposed to present, then Pavan Kumar. So 3 presentations left, those out of those who were selected. Anybody? Mohammed Ehsan, would you like to present your idea?
No, I think he has mentioned in the chat that his presentation was given by Shiva ma'am.
Okay, probably they were team members.
Yeah, Ehsanul Haq.
Yeah, I just saw that. Yes. So anyone else who would like to present?
Yeah, if the participants are not there, we can close the session.
Okay, I think we'll not.
No, I think Mr. Ehsanul Haq is saying yes, ma'am. My presentation was given by.
No, it is already given, Namrata.
Okay, sir. Okay, sorry.
He was part of the team. Yes. Okay. So I think we'll close because we have next session starting at 1. So thank you so much. It was wonderful because we received an overwhelming number of entries and we had 9 presentations. So I'm very happy, and I'm also very happy to see that the presentations were of a good level. So most of you have received awards already. So it was wonderful to hear your ideas, and I really liked most of them, and some of them after today we would like to see if we could support in some manner. So thank you so much. And I would like to thank the jury members who've been with us, Dr. Parminder Dua, Dr. Poonam Singhal, and Ms. Namrata Agarwal for staying with us and evaluating the presentations. So thank you so much, everyone. We close now.
Thank you, Dr. Gitanjali. It was a great pleasure. And thank you so much for the opportunity.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for calling.
Thank you. Thank you. Please
Thank you.
join for the next session, which starts at 1 p.m. The next session is on waste management. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Bye. Take care.